Hello friends, I am Balaji. This is part 2 of our GMap tutorial. On our last session, we have seen how to load a particular location on our GMap. For example, first I will run this application. See here I want to paste my latitude and longitude. So I will paste my latitude and longitude here, and then I want to click load, and then it loads that particular location into our map. But here see this, it is not very accurate because it is loading all my surrounding locations. I want to uniquely identify where is my location. What is the solution of this problem? The solution is to plot that particular location. Okay. In this session, we are going to do that. We are going to place a marker on that particular latitude and longitude so that we can be able to uniquely identify that place. Okay, let's start. In order to do that, first I will go to this load button handler. So I double click this. Here, first I want to create a marker. Okay. To create a marker, we want to use GMap marker. So I will create GMap marker. It is available in this namespace gmap.net.windows form. If you haven't imported, first import it. I have already imported it. I want to create a reference for this GMap marker. So we will use marker is equal to new G marker Google. Here see, first argument is our latitude and longitude, and then the second argument is bitmap or any Google type plot. Okay. First we will try the second one. We will place that point. Here point means the latitude and longitude, x-axis and y-axis, and then the second argument is the plotting marker type. So here, in order to do that, first I want to create a point of point lat long. To do that, I want to first create reference to point lat. Here I want to pass a latitude and longitude. Here we have already collected our latitude and longitude, so I will pass this lat and L. So AT LNs. And then I want to pass this point as argument to this G marker Google. And then the second argument is the plotting type. So here there exists lot of built-in plotting type, so we will use any one of these. I will use the red color one. I will use this red push pin. Now we have created a point, and then we have passed that point to this marker, which will successfully created a marker. But we want to add this marker to our map. We can't able to directly add this marker to our map because typically a map can contain any number of markers. Okay. In order to hold all that marker, we want to first create a overlay. Okay. We will first create a overlay, and then we want to add this marker to that overlay. Finally, we want to add that overlay to our GMap. So first we want to create an overlay. Okay. Next step is add all available markers to that overlay. Finally, we want to cover our map with that overlay. First we will create a overlay. For that we want to use gmap overlay. So I will name this as markers because typically it can contain any number of markers. On this overlay only we can place all our markers. So it is a collection of markers. So I will name this as markers equal to new gmap overlay. And then we want to give some name to this overlay. I will give name as markers. Okay, we have successfully created our gmap overlay. Next step is adding all available markers to that overlay. Currently we have only one marker available, so we will add this marker to that overlay. Okay. So markers, this is our overlay name, dot markers dot there I will add that marker. Now what is our final step? Our final step is to cover our map with this overlay. Okay. We'll do that. Name of our map is map. Please check that. See, name of our map is so map dot overlays dot, here we want to pass that overlay name. Name of our overlay is markers. That's all. Now we will run our application. I will press Ctrl F5 and then I will again copy and paste my latitude and longitude and click this load. Now see, here there exists a pointer which points to my location. So now even if there exists a lot of location around my location, I can be able to uniquely identify that particular location which I have specified here. We can change our marker type or that point type to anything. For example, I will change that type to blue dot and then I will run it. I will copy and paste my latitude again. See, now our point type is changed. Instead of that red color, it is now showing blue dot. You can play around this type by using any of this type. Okay. Green, we'll check these two. They will randomly load any location. 0.3, 76.6. Load. It is showing that green. That's all for this session. On our next session, we are going to see how to create a custom pointer. Instead of using this default pointer, how to use our custom pointer. We can set any image as a pointer. Okay? We are going to see how to do that on our next session. Thank you.